What is up, guys? It's Sam from Snakes on Sam. So it's been a long time, right? It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I've stayed on Instagram. I've been doing my work with my company, but I haven't been here, and I am sorry for that. But you know what? We're going to make it different for 2023. 2023, I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be making videos, and this is why I'm doing this today. I'm making a 2023 introduction video to Snakes on Sam Company, to myself, and to the goals of this channel, and to connect with you guys again, and I'm so excited. Stay tuned. All right, let's get down to business. So this channel is going to be a great fun mix of educational videos like you've enjoyed in the past about different animals, like the considerations you make before purchasing, care sheets, all that stuff, but also a little bit about small business and how to build a small business and how I did it. You know, I'm not perfect. I've learned a lot in the process, and I would love to share that knowledge with you, especially if you're starting out, and especially if you're wondering, how the heck do you even start working with reptiles in the first place? I have some tips to tell you. I have some experience to share with you, and I'm really excited to do that. Now, Snakes on Sam is partially online through gonna be YouTube and also Instagram, but also I do a lot in the community. I do all those shows in the community. I do, reptile encounters for kids, for adults, for special events, for weddings, for charity events, whatever it is. I do all that, and I enjoy it like crazy. It's so much fun connecting with people who don't know much about reptiles or animals in the exotic realm, and to teach them and to show them that they're not as scary, that they're not all venomous, that they don't want to bite you, which tends to be kind of the general consensus of people. They think like they're these mean, bad snakes that want to like hurt you and eat you, and it's so not true. Us being reptile people, us being experienced with reptiles, we know that's not how it happens. But it's fun kind of killing off those misconceptions that are cycled through not only media, but also through old stories that, have been passed down over the years. So I'm excited to be part of that. Now, the other part of what I do is I have Instagram. So my Instagram is Snakes on Sam, the same as here, and you can find me there. I kind of just answer questions for people. I like to create a supportive community of just people who are enthusiastic about animals, about reptiles, and I just want to be a positive force for that. I initially started Instagram solely because I started experiencing some sad moments at reptile shows. So a lot of people have reptile shows, maybe were around reptiles at one point or maybe had one. And a lot of times I heard some stories about how they died for various reasons that are care related, that are just knowledge based, that they just didn't know of how to care for the animal, they were misinformed on things. And so I made Instagram because I felt like it was my duty, being someone who exposed, new people to reptiles and who created interest in reptiles, to also create a platform and an area where when those people want to jump on into owning a reptile, they have someone to talk to. They have a place to go. And that's really what I started Instagram for. It's kind of transformed to more of just, a fun place to chat about reptiles and to ask questions. But that basis is still there. Like, I'm always happy to help. I actually tell all my clients, hey, this is my Instagram. Please follow me, especially if you want to take care of an animal or if you're looking to get like a leopard gecko for the first time. Here's a care sheet. Ask me questions here. Please reach out. I just want to be that person for them because there's so many bad information, whether it's at, a big box pet store or whether it's someone who just hasn't cared for them and doesn't really know, wants to put a leopard gecko on sand, like things like that. And I'm just happy to create a space that everyone can ask and, figure out what exactly is correct for that specific animal. So this started, I just want to kind of give some backstory because I've never really talked about my past. I tend to like to keep it positive, and so I don't really discuss it, but it is kind of complex. I was a photographer. I was born and raised in Florida, and I was a photographer for 10 years, and I actually moved out to Los Angeles to do photography. I started in journalism photography when I was pretty young and got jobs, and then the industry kind of died out. Magazines went away, newspapers kind of died out, and so I decided to pivot. I went into commercial photography. So I always told myself when I did that, because I kind of saw the rickety road that photography and working in that industry really is and was becoming at the time, that if I lost my client base, my current client base that I had, I would throw in the towel. Well, in 2017, I ended up getting involved in a wildfire that took my family's home that I lived at the time, that I built my studio, my photography studio at, and $30,000 worth of my photography equipment. So I didn't want to invest in it again. I knew this is the end of it for me. So I was like, all right, I got to find something else. I worked with regular jobs just at a gym, at, food places. I don't even remember where I worked. I worked like 3 jobs at one point just to get by, just to pay my bills, just to function while I was searching for this new passion, this thing. And I didn't realize that the new passion that I was looking for is something that was from my past, something that was always an intrinsic love of myself that I never really fully pursued in the professional sense. I always learned about and I always cared for and I always had reptiles and animals, lots of them. I am an only child, so those are my siblings. But I never considered it to be, a career. I never saw that path for me until this happened. So about a year or so after the wildfire took place, I lost my career, a year of searching for what I was going to do next. I ended up stumbling across an opportunity to work with reptiles, to do shows, to showcase reptiles to the community. And I was like, all right, let's give this a try. It was new. It was something that took time to build, so I had to continue doing my jobs. It was really difficult juggling everything, but I did it. Eventually, I built up my client base. I built up my connections. I built up my Instagram and things like that to where I could go off on my own. And that's when Snakes on Sam started. Snakes on Sam was kind of a thing in the beginning, just being an online expression of what I did professionally, but it did move into the space where it became my business. And I, went through the process again of building a business, building a client base, creating logos, creating marketing materials, all that stuff. So that's why I wish to share this with you, because it's something that I've done twice and I feel like I have a good grasp on it. Again, I'm not perfect or anything like that. There's definitely things that I have left to learn, but there are some things I can share that can start making you think and start giving you ideas of how you can, catapult yourself into a dream career, whether it be, maybe it's photography for you, or maybe it's reptiles for you, or maybe it's birds. I don't know, but whatever it is, I think everyone deserves to do what they love, and I hope that for you. And so if I can kind of give you some ideas based on my experience, I am happy to. So that's where that side of the YouTube's going to come from. Other than that, a little bit about myself. So I'm in Southern California. I surf, I skateboard. I used to snow ski. I haven't been on snow in that sense for a very long time. So I'd like to. I think it'd be really fun, but I just haven't had the opportunity. I'm always busy during those times, and I just don't make it up. It's not a priority of mine, but one day I'd like to do it. Other than that, I love hiking. I love nature. I love camping. Creeks, waterfalls, all that stuff is just my favorite. I absolutely adore it. And I can't get enough of it, honestly. So that's what I do. If I'm not with reptiles, I am out doing those things and adventuring a little bit along the coastline. I also just love going into just new little towns that I haven't seen before, haven't experienced, and just exploring those. It's just really, really an important thing for myself. So that's kind of the holistic part of this channel, what I want to be sharing with you, what I want to be showcasing with you. And I really hope that you guys that are here, that I see you guys again. Please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, like the video if you'd like it, if you enjoyed it, and then just come back right here to see more content that I'm going to be posting soon. I can't wait to connect with you guys again. And I'm also going over to Instagram, shoot me a message. Let's connect with each other there. All right. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you guys. Bye.